The mean of all 4-digit even natural numbers of the form AABB, where a greater than 0, is which of the following? So the number must be of the form AABB, where a is greater than 0. So that means AA can take the values like 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 6 6, 7 7, 8 8, and 9 9. So the mean of this part will be equal to 5 5. And BB can be of the form 0 0, 2 2, 4 4, 6 6, and 8 8, because we are talking about even natural numbers. So mean of this part will be 4 4. So mean of all 4-digit even natural numbers would be equal to 5544. Option B. How many distinct positive integer valued solutions exist to the equation x square minus 7x plus 11 to the power of x square minus 13x plus 42 equal to 1? Okay, so since the right hand side is equal to 1, we'll have different cases. First case, when the left hand side x square minus 7x plus 11 is equal to 1. So from here what we get is x square minus 7x plus 10 equal to 0, or x minus 5 into x minus 2 equal to 0, or x equal to 2 and 5. So I'll list down the values here: 2, 5. Case 2, when the power will be equal to 0, so that is x square minus 13x plus 42 equal to 0, or x minus 6 into x minus 7 equal to 0, or x equal to 6 and 7. One more case will be there when the base is minus 1 and the power is even. So if x square plus 7 minus 7x plus 11 equal to minus 1, or x square minus 7x plus 12 equal to 0, or x minus 3 into x minus 4 equal to 0 or x equal to 3 and 4. However, we have to check whether 3 and 4 results in the power to be even or not. So when x equal to 3, x square minus 13x plus 42 becomes 9 minus 39 plus 42, which is equal to 12, which is even. And when x equal to 4, the expression becomes 16 minus 52 plus 42, which is equal to 6, which is also even. So both of them gives the power as even numbers. So 3 and 4 can also be the values of x. So total there are 6 values, option 1. Let a, b and c be three positive integers such that the sum of a and the mean of b and c is 5. In addition, the sum of b and the mean of a and c is 7. Then what is the sum of a and b? So given that a, b, c are positive integers, now it is given that a plus b plus c by 2 equal to 5. So this means that b plus c should be even in order to be divisible by 2. Now this can happen when b is even and c is also even, or b is odd, so c is also odd. And another condition given is that b plus a plus c by 2 equal to 7. Again, this means that a plus c should be even. So which means that if a is even, then c is also even, and if a is odd, then c is also odd. So which means if c is even, then b is even and a is also even. Or if c is odd, then a and b both are odd. So in other words, sum of a and b will always be even. So that means, first of all, we can rule out option 2 and option 4. Next, what we can do, if we simplify this, what we get is 2a plus b plus c, that is equal to 10. And from here what we get is 2b plus a plus c, that is equal to 14. Now 2 minus 1 gives us b minus a equal to 4. So that means if the difference between b and a is 4, then sum of b and a cannot be 4. So we can also rule out 4. So that means we get sum of A and B as 6, which is option 3. On a rectangular metal sheet of area 135 square inches, a circle is painted such that the circle touches two opposite sides. If the area of the sheet left unpainted is 2/3 of the painted area, then the perimeter of the rectangle in inches is which of the following? Okay, so suppose this is the rectangle where this is the length and this is the breadth of the rectangle. Now diameter of the circle is equal to the breadth of the rectangle. So radius would be equal to b by 2 and area of the circle would be equal to pi b square by 4. Also, area of rectangle is given as 135 square units. So remaining area would be equal to 135 minus pi b square by 4. Now according to question, 135 minus pi b square by 4 is equal to 2 by 3 into pi b square by 4, or 135 is equal to 5 by 3 pi b square by 4, or pi into b square is equal to 81 into 4. So next what we get, value of b as 18 by root pi. So length of the rectangle would be 135 by 18 by root pi. So that is equal to 135 root pi by 18, which is equal to 15 root pi by 2. So we have got the length and the breadth. So perimeter is equal to twice of length plus breadth. So that is equal to 2 into 15 root pi by 2 plus 18 by root pi. Next, we can write it like this: 2 into 15 root pi by 2 plus 18 root pi by pi. Taking 3 root pi common, we have 6 root pi into 5 by 2 plus 6 by pi. So this becomes 6 root pi into 5 pi plus 12 by 2 pi, which is equal to 3 root pi into 5 plus 12 by pi. So option 4 is the answer. A straight road connects points A and B. Car 1 travels from A to B and car 2 travels from B to A, both leaving at the same time. After meeting each other, they take 45 minutes and 20 minutes respectively to complete their journeys. If car 1 travels at the speed of 60 km per hour, then the speed of car 2 in km per hour is which of the following? So for car 1, let speed be denoted as S1 and time denoted as T1. This is the time taken after meeting to complete the journey. And for car 2, let speed be S2 and the time be T2. So what we have is S1 by S2, that is equal to root under T2 by T1. Now S1 is given as 60 km per hour, T1 is given as 45 minutes, which is equal to 3 by 4 of an hour, and T2 is given as 20 minutes, which is 1/3 of an hour. So putting the values here, what we get is 60 by S2, that is equal to root under 1 by 3 by 3 by 4, equal to root under 4 by 9, which is equal to 2 by 3, or from here we get value of S2 as 90. So option 1. A solution of volume 40 liters has dye and water in the proportion 2:3. Water is added to the solution to change this proportion to 2:5. If 1/4 of this diluted solution is taken out, how many liters of dye must be added to the remaining solution to bring the proportion back to 2:3? So total volume is given as 40 liters. Now in that, dye and water are in the ratio 2:3. So it will be 16 and 24. Now it is said that water is added to the solution to change this to 2:5. So if X liters of water is added, then we have 16 by 24 plus X, that is equal to 2 by 5, or 24 plus x equal to 40. So x becomes equal to 16. So 16 liters of water added. Now total is dye 16 and water is 40. Now 1/4 of this solution is taken out. So 3/4 is remaining. So that will be, in case of dye, it will be 12, and in case of water, it will be 30. Now how many liters of dye must be added to bring the proportion back to 2:3? So again, if y liters of dye is added, then we have 12 plus y by 30, that is equal to 2/3, or 12 plus y equal to 20. So value of y we get as 8. So 8 liters of dye must be added. How many 3-digit numbers are there for which the product of their digits is more than 2 but less than 7? So we are concerned with 3-digit numbers. Now first case, when the product of the digits equal to 3. So the digits can be 1, 1 and 3. So total number of numbers which can be formed using these 3 digits would be 3 factorial by 2 factorial, that is equal to 3. Next, product of the digits equal to 4. So this can be achieved by using 1, 1, 4, for which number of numbers possible would be 3 factorial by 2 factorial, which is equal to 3. Also, we can use 1, 2, 2. Again, for which it will be 3 factorial by 2 factorial equal to 3 numbers possible. Next, product of the digits will be 5. So this can be achieved using 1, 1 and 5. So number of numbers possible would be 3 factorial by 2 factorial, that is equal to 3. And finally, product of the digits can be equal to 6. So this can be achieved by using 1, 2 and 3. So total number of numbers possible would be 3 factorial, that is equal to 6. This can also be achieved using 1, 1, 6, for which number of numbers possible would be 3 factorial by 2 factorial, that is equal to 3. So total would be 5 3s and 1 6 is 21. So 21 such 3-digit numbers are possible. Two persons are walking beside a railway track at respective speeds of 2 and 4 km per hour in the same direction. A train came from behind them and crossed them in 90 and 100 seconds respectively. Find the time in seconds taken by the train to cross an electric post. So let the length of the train be L and speed be S. In the first case, what we have is L by S minus 2 into 5 by 18, that is equal to 90. And in the second case, we have L by S minus 4 into 5 by 18, that is equal to 100. Now 1 divided by 2 gives us S minus 20 by 18 by S minus 10 by 18, that is equal to 9 by 10, or 10s minus 200 by 18 equal to 9s minus 90 by 18. So from here we get S as 110 by 18. Putting the value of S in any of these two equations gives the value of L as 500 meters. So the required time to cross an electric post would be L by S. So that is equal to 500 by 110 by 18. So equal to 50 into 18 by 11. So which will be approximately equal to 82 seconds. Option 4. The number of distinct real roots of the equation x plus 1 by x whole square minus 3 into x plus 1 by x plus 2 equal to 0 equals to how many? Okay, so let y equal to x plus 1 by x. So the equation becomes y square minus 3y plus 2 equal to 0, or y minus 2 into y minus 1 equal to 0, or y equals to 1 and 2. So that means x plus 1 by x equal to 2 in one case. So where we get x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0, or x minus 1 whole square equal to 0, or x equal to 1. And in the second case we have x plus 1 by x equal to 1, or x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Now here if we notice that b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So this results in complex roots. So only one real root possible, that is equal to 1. If x equal to 4096 to the power of 7 plus 4 root 3, then which of the following equals 64? Given x equal to 4096 to the power of 7 plus 4 root 3, which is equal to 2 to the power of 12, to the power of 7 plus 4 root 3. So this is equal to 2 to the power of 12 into 7 plus 4 root 3. Now we have to find out the value of 2 to the power of 6. So if we just compare these two, 2 to the power of 6 with 2 to the power of 12 into 7 plus 4 root 3. So basically we have to bring this 12 into 7 plus 4 root 3 equal to 6. So if we notice that 12 into 7 plus 4 root 3 into 7 minus 4 root 3 by 2 gives us the value as 6. Now 7 minus 4 root 3 by 2 would be can be written as 7 by 2 minus 2 root 3. So that means this should be equivalent to x to the power of 7 by 2 by x to the power of 2 root 3. So that is option 1. An alloy is prepared by mixing three metals A, B and C in the proportion 3:4:7 by volume. Weights of the same volume of the metals A, B and C are in the ratio 5:2:6. In 130 kg of the alloy, the weight in kg of the metal C is which of the following? So considering X volume of A, let weight be equal to 5K. Next, X volume of B, let weight be 2K. And X volume of C, let weight be 6K. Now, in the alloy, volume ratio of A, B and C is given as 3:4:7. So X volume of A weight is 5K. So for 3 volume of A, weight will be 15K by X. Similarly, 4 volume of B, weight will be 8K by X, and 7 volume of C, weight will be 42K by X. Now total weight given is equal to 130 kgs. So weight of C would be 42K by X divided by 15K by X plus 8K by X plus 42k by x, this into 130. So that will be equal to 42 by 65 into 130. So that is equal to 84 kgs. Option 3. Leaving home at the same time, Amal reaches office at 10:15 am if he travels at 8 km per hour, and at 9:40 am if he travels at 15 km per hour. Leaving home at 9:10 am, at what speed in kilometer per hour must he travel so as to reach office exactly at 10 am? So since he has to reach office exactly at 10 am, so taking the reaching time as 10 am in the previous two cases, so in the first case, he is late by 15 minutes, which is 1/4 of an hour. And in the second case, he is reaching early by 20 minutes, which is 1/3 of an hour. Now the distance can be found out taking the speed and time into consideration. So it will be 15 into 8 by 15 minus 8 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3. So that is equal to 120 by 7 into 7 by 12, which is equal to 10 kilometers. Now since in the last case time required to travel is 50 minutes, which is 5/6 of an hour, so the speed would be equal to 10 by 5 by 6, so that is 12 km per hour. Option 4. The number of real valued solutions of the equation 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of minus x equal to 2 minus x minus 2 whole square is which of the following? So we have 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of minus x, that is equal to 2 minus x minus 2 whole square, which is equal to 2 minus x square minus 4x plus 4, which is equal to minus of x square minus 4x plus 2, or 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of minus x equal to minus of x minus 2 whole square minus 2. Now this expression will have the minimum value at x equal to 2 and the minimum value that you will get is equal to plus 2 overall. But when x equal to 2, the left hand side becomes 2 square plus 1 by 2 square, which is greater than 2. So that means there are no real solutions possible for the above equation. Correct answer is number 4, 0.
In this question, it has mentioned that among 100 students, X1 have birthdays in January, X2 have birthdays in February, and so on. And X0 is the value which is maximum of all 12 datas. And I need to find it out smallest possible value of X0. Now to solve this one, I know that it has not mentioned that X1, X2, these are distinct. It is not mentioned. So as not mentioned, they are distinct. I can take good number of them are equal also. Let's try to find it out all equal to 8. Let all 8. Then number of students I can find 8 into 12, 96. I know 96 students I can do giving all of them 8. So 8 cannot be my answer. Now, can I make some of the months more than 8? Definitely, because 4 is required. So what I will do, I will reduce 4 months. That means I will do 8 months with 8 students' birthday. Which will give me total 64 students. And rest for 4 months, I am just increasing 1. That means 4 months with 9 students' birthday. So it should be 36 students. Total, it would be 100. That means I can find it out in this case. 4 month, it is 9 students' birthday. That means 4 of the data of X1 to X12, it should be 9. That means my answer for the questions will be option 2.
The area of the region satisfying the inequalities mod of x minus y less than equal to 1, y greater than equal to 0, and y less than equal to 1. Okay, so we have y greater than equal to 0, so that will be above the x-axis, this entire region. Y less than equal to 1, so that would be a straight line. Passing through y equal to 1, and we have mod x minus y less than equal to 1, or mod x less than equal to y plus 1, or minus of y plus 1 less than equal to x less than equal to y plus 1. Now when y equal to 0, the range of x is from minus 1 to 1. So these points, these 2 points, when y equal to 1, range of x will be from -2 to 2. So that means this point and this point. So if we join the points, we get the graph like this. So we have to find out the area of this particular region. Okay, so this is a trapezium. So this length is equal to 4. This length is 2 and the height is 1. So area would be equal to half into sum of the parallel sides into the height. So that is equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3. If y is a negative number such that 2 to the power of y square log 5 base 3 equal to 5 to the power of log 3 base 2, then y equals to which of the following? So the given expression is like this. So next what we can write is 2 to the power of log 5 base 3 to the power of y square equal to 5 to the power of log 3 base 2. Taking log of base 2 on both sides, we get log 5 base 3 to the power of y square equal to log 5 base 2 to the power of log 3 base 2, or y square log 5 base 3 equal to log 3 base 2 into log 5 base 2. Next we have y square into log 5 by log 3, that is equal to log 3 into log 5 by log 2 whole square. We can cancel out log 5 because it's a positive number. So next what we have is y square equal to log 3 whole square by log 2 whole square. So this is equal to log 3 by log 2 whole square, or y equal to plus minus log 3 by log 2. Now since it is given that y is a negative number, so that means y equal to minus of log 3 by log 2 equal to minus of log 3 base 2 equal to log of 1 by 3 base 2. So option 4 is the right answer. If a, b and c are positive integers such that ab equal to 432, bc equal to 96 and c less than 9, then smallest possible value of a plus b plus c is which of the following? So given bc equal to 96, ab equal to 432 and c is less than 9 and abc are positive integers. So that means c can have the values which are all the factors of 96. But since we have to make a plus b plus c smallest, so if c equal to 4, we get b as 24. Now if b is 24, then a becomes 432 by 24, that is equal to 18. So a plus b plus c is 18 plus 24 plus 4, that is equal to 46. So this is the minimum value possible, option 2. In a group of people, 28% of the members are young while the rest are old. If 65% of the members are literates and 25% of the literates are young, then the percentage of old people among the illiterates is nearest to which of the following? So first of all, let total number of people be 100k. So number of young will be equal to 28k and number of old would be equal to 72k. Also, number of literates would be 65k and number of illiterates would be 35k. Now 25% of the literates are young, so of 65k gives us 16.25k people who are young and literates. So therefore, number of young people who are illiterates would be equal to 28k minus 16.25k, that is equal to 11.75k. So number of old people who are illiterates would be 35k minus 11.75k, that is equal to 23.25k. So the required percentage would be equal to 23.25k by 35k into 100, which will be 66%, option 3. Vidu invested rupees 10,000 at 5% simple annual interest, and exactly after 2 years, Joy invested rupees 8,000 at 10% simple annual interest. How many years after Vidu's investment will their balances, that is principal plus accumulated interest, be equal? So we know that in case of calculating simple interest, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R into T by 100. So according to question, Vidu's investment would be 10,000 into 1 plus 5 into T by 100, and this is equal to Joy's investment, that is 8,000 into 1 plus 10 into T minus 2 by 100. So simplifying this, we get 5 plus 25t by 100, that is equal to 4 plus 40 into t minus 2 by 100, or 1 equal to 15t by 100 minus 4 by 5, or 15t by 100 equal to 9 by 5, or t equals to 9 into 100 by 15 into 5. So which is equal to 12. So the time period will be 12 years. A person spent rupees 50,000 to purchase a desktop computer and a laptop computer. he sold the desktop at 20% profit and the laptop at 10% loss. If overall he made a 2% profit, then the purchase price in rupees of the desktop is what? So in this case, we can apply allegation. So we have a 20% profit on the desktop, 10% loss on the laptop, so that will be minus 10, and overall is 2% profit. So 20 minus 2 is 18, and 2 minus minus 10 would be 12. So the ratio is 2:3. So this is your desktop and this is laptop. So price of desktop would be equal to 2 by 2 plus 3 into the total amount 50,000. So that is equal to rupees 20,000. A gentleman decided to treat a few children in the following manner. He gives half of his total stock of toffees and one extra to the first child, then half of the remaining stock along with one extra to the second, and continues giving away in this fashion. His total stock exhausts after he takes care of 5 children. How many toffees were there in the stock initially? So we'll move in the reverse direction in this problem. We'll count the number of toffees after giving to a particular children and before giving to a particular children. So for the 5th children, his stock exhausted means he was left with 0 toffees. And before he gave the toffees to the 5th children, he had 0 plus 1 into 2, that is equal to 2. For the 4 children, this will be 2 and this will be 2 plus 1 into 2, that is equal to 6. For the 3rd children, this will be 6. This will be 6 plus 1 into 2, that is equal to 14. For the second, this will be 14 and this will be 14 plus 1 into 2, that is equal to 30. And for the first children, this is 30 and this will be 30 plus 1 into 2, that is equal to 62. So 62 is the total number of toffees that he had in his stock initially. If log 5 to the base 4 is equal to log y to the base 4 into log root 5 to the base 6, then what is the value of y? So given log 5 to the base 4 equal to log y to the base 4 into log root 5 to the base 6, or we can write it like this: log 5 by log 4, that is equal to log y by log 4 into log half log 5 by log 6, or in the next step we can cancel out log 4 because it is positive. So we have log 5 equal to log y into log 5 by 2 log 6, or cancelling out log 5 also because the positive, we have log y equal to 2 log 6 equal to log of 6 square equal to log of 36. So that means y is equal to 36. A circle is inscribed in a rhombus with diagonals 12 centimeter and 16 centimeter. The ratio of the area of circle to the area of the rhombus is which of the following? So suppose this is the given rhombus with the diagonal length given as 12 and 16. So this is 6 and this is 8. So if I just name this, then first of all AB would be equal to root under 6 square plus 8 square, that is equal to 10. Okay, now OE is the radius of the circle. Also OE is the height of the triangle AOB. So if we equate the area, then we have half into 6 into 8, that is equal to half into OE into 10, or OE we get as 4.8. So area of circle by area of rhombus would be equal to pi into 4.8 whole square divided by half into 12 into 16. So this is equal to 2 into pi into 48 into 48 by 12 into 16 into 100. So if we cancel this, so we have 24 pi by 100, so that is equal to 6 pi by 25, option 1. A train traveled at one-third of its usual speed and hence reached the destination 30 minutes after the scheduled time. On its return journey, the train initially traveled at its usual speed for 5 minutes, but then stopped for 4 minutes for an emergency. The percentage by which the train must now increase its usual speed so as to reach the destination at the scheduled time is nearest to which of the following? Okay, so let usual speed be s. Now the train travels at one-third of its usual speed, so that is s by 3. Now since the distance is constant, if usual time if it is t, then time becomes 3t. So which means that 2t extra time is taken, which is given as 30 minutes. So t becomes equal to 15 minutes. This is the usual time. Now while returning, out of these 15 minutes, 5 minutes the train traveled at its usual speed. So remaining time would be equal to 10 minutes, which the train needs to travel at its usual speed. But stopped time due to emergency is given as 4 minutes. So therefore, time left to cover the remaining distance would be 10 minus 4, that is equal to 6 minutes. So the speed ratio would be, if I take the increased speed as S1, then S1 by S would be equal to 10 by 6, which is equal to 5 by 3, which is equal to 1.667. So the percentage increase would be 66.67%, which is equal to approximately equal to 67%. Option 1. A solid right circular cone of height 27 cm is cut into two pieces along a plane parallel to its base at a height of 18 cm from the base. If the difference in volume of the two pieces is 225 cc, the volume in cc of the original cone is which of the following? Okay, so if this is the outer structure of the cone and this is the parallel cut made DE, then AF is 9 and FG is 18 and AG, the entire height, is given as 27. So that means if FE is R, then GC would be 3R. That is by similarity, because triangle AFE is similar to triangle AGC. Okay, now difference in volume is given as 225 cc. So first of all, volume of DECB minus volume of ADE is given as 225, or we have 1 by 3 into pi into height of DECB, that is 18, r square plus 3r whole square plus r into 3r minus 1 by 3 pi, height of ADE is 9, into r square. This is equal to 225, or 6 pi into 13 r square minus 3 pi r square equal to 225, or 75 pi r square equal to 225, or pi r square equal to 3. Now we have to find the volume of the original cone. So volume of ABC would be 1 by 3 pi into 3r whole square into h, that is 27. So this is equal to 1 by 3 into 9 into 27 into pi r square, which is equal to 1 by 3 into 9 into 27 into 3. So that is equal to 243. Option 4 is the correct answer.